because we're moving on into another conversation with a dear friend of mine, someone that I've known for a few years now and just really grown to love, that I know you're going to resonate with. And, you know, if there's nothing that you just took from his conversation, I want you to think about, actually write this down. What is the one thing that you felt when you were listening to him? What was that one thing that you felt? What was it? What just blew your mind? Because I'll tell you what, success leaves clues. And this man has been involved with our award-winning, globally recognized, multi-patented, magical unicorn collagen, that he's been around with this product probably longer than anybody, right up there with our CEO, right? So you got to think to yourself, what would make someone like that be able to still sustain the way he feels right now after all this time? Friends, this man has developed an unwavering belief, an unshakable doubt, an energy that has continued to transfer and outlast the rest. You see, when a battery dies, friends, when a battery dies, it stops making the thing work. And you can't, like, hit it and bang it and complain about it like it just doesn't work. We got to be thinking about what charges our battery, what charges your internal belief. And for me, it comes down to, honestly, the people we surround ourselves with. The people we surround ourselves with, at being the honest questions that we ask ourselves as well. Are we treating this like a professional? Or are we dabbling it because of our uncertainty that if we go all in, we're not sure if it's going to work? If you want to be sure that it's going to work, if you want to increase your odds of success, I would implore you all of us, do whatever it takes to charge your battery. Surround yourselves with people that are energy generators, not the ones that are going to kill your energy and drain the battery. Oh, my goodness, you guys, as we are wrapping this up, I'm so excited. I cannot wait for you to meet my dear friend Jenn. Jenn and I, we have many years of a very close connection now. She is newer to the Modere family, but she is not new to the world of network marketing. She caught the network marketing vision as a health enthusiast, as someone who's a lover of people, who genuinely wants to see people feel good in their skin, make progress in their lives, both with their health and with their wealth. She caught this vision about 5 years ago. And just recently, I believe it was November, she started taking a look at this social retail concept, because she was starting to realize, hey, if this business is all about recruiting recruiters to recruit more recruiters to recruit, I'm not sure. I'm not confident that that's going to help more people achieve the success they desire. So she started doing some digging. And I know this about Jenn. She's a very thoughtful person. She wouldn't jump into anything without giving it careful consideration. And already, not only has she built a really nice customer pod, she's also built on the team builder side as well, which means she's helping people build businesses of their own. She's acquired business partners. And so she's done this in a very short period of time, friends. I'm excited, Jenn, for you to hop in here and share with people a little bit about who you are and let them know kind of how you found your way to us. What got you excited about Modere?
Hey, Coop, it's Jenn. So what excites me about Modere and how I got here, actually, let's just back up. I am actually a full-time worker. I work in the healthcare system, and I've worked there for about 33 years now. I'm really busy. I work about 50 to 60 hours in my day job, I call it, and then but what lights me up is what I do in between and helping others. And I learned really quickly that Modere is different, and that it's, it's not what the company can do for me, it's what I can do helping others with it. The systems and the support of the leaders and just the process of everything, it's just different, and I can tell that everyone cares and that there are things here that I have the support, and I've always had this vision that lights me up inside, that I know that there's more, and there's more out there, and I have things that I want. I would like to cut back on my hours and concentrate more on the things that bring me joy, and I just totally feel like Modere is the right vessel for that. So that's kind of how I got here and continue here. So, yeah. And I'm happy. You just, it's so much fun working with you and with the team and just being here.
I love it, Jenn, and I love that you found your way to us. What would you say was kind of your and by the way, friends, the fact that Jenn is really focusing consistently on having conversations about our life-changing products, but also having conversations and exposing people to our financial opportunity. Guys, if you are not doing that, there's so much opportunity for you to grow this year. You can make a really nice, notable income with Modere and with our social retail model, just focusing on products. But when you start to, pop that additional question, hey, Jenn, I'm so excited that you asked about the collagen. Yeah, I'm newer to this stuff, but I got to tell you, it's pretty delicious, and I already love what I'm seeing from it. Let me tag you in a few things so you can take a look for yourself. Oh, hey, by the way, while I do that, any interest in maybe taking a peek at how we're making a little extra income while we're experiencing these products for ourselves? If not, that's okay. Hang on while I tag you. Guys, Jenn is doing such a great job promoting both things. If you want to maximize in 2024, I want to encourage you. I don't care if they ask about toothpaste or they're asking about our award-winning lean body system or liquid collagen. Ask the additional question every single time to every single person. And that was a little caveat, but definitely a teachable moment. Jenn, what would you say, what is most different so far that you're experiencing in these last, 2.5 months? What's been the most different compared to where you were building? Because you built it in a very large health and wellness company. I'm curious what you feel is most different about Modere, in your opinion.
Just the support and the systems to be able to plug people into, having the consistent conversations, and being that I am so busy, and it just helps me because I am more of a behind the scenes person. I am more in the messenger, more talking, more conversations, and when someone asks me a question, if I don't know something, I have that backup to be able to reach out, and that's been just great for me. I was missing that, and just the having that backup, and that those being able to be relatable and just to be a kind human, but yet still have the confidence and the right vessel to be able to help people and have them be able to see that they can do this too. If I can do this, you can do this,
So what you're saying is you're actually modeling for people how you're bringing them in, friends, is how you are bringing them up. You're actually showing them, hey, I'm working all these jobs I'm involved in, and I know you've got your hands in many things. I don't know how you do what you do, but to hear you, who spends many hours at work, at your full-time stuff, and also some part-time hustles that you have. I know you're also a photographer, but you're also very big into crafting. All those things take a lot of time and energy. For someone like you to still be able to supplement their income and quite nicely in a short period of time. I feel like there's some weight to be held there. Like there's a lot of weight in that, Jenn. What do you love? Which is the system that you find you're leaning into most that's helping you kind of leverage the little time you have and making sure that you get paid on it?
Just to be able to put people in a chat, and then also just the ATM system, the group, to be able to rely on the videos and have people look around in there, but also to be able to follow up with people. And it's true what they say, the money's in the messenger, and just to be a human and follow up with people and be a good person and be a good friend and care about people, and just having those systems to back me up when I need them, but yet be able to do what I do, to be able to have those conversations and reach back to people. It just makes it a smooth transition and makes it run smoothly for me, and that's what I need. And then to be able to reach out when I need that extra help, to have leaders behind me, to have people on the team behind me. There are people who I've met that I can ask questions to, and they are more than happy to help me. And I just love that. It's been great. So I can just see great things here. I can see, I'm deserving of more, and I can see that, and I believe that for other people too.
Isn't that so funny that isn't it so funny that, when we tend to overcomplicate things on social media, I'm hearing a repetitive message from you that literally just leaning into the ATM system, which stands for Ad Tag Message. For those of you that may not be part of our culture, part of our company yet, I sure hope that you feel a lot more moved and inspired after today's conversation. Don't forget to reconnect with the person that invited you to tune into this call, because they want your feedback. They want to hear what you thought, what you felt. It's so true what Jenn is sharing on repeat. The Ad Tag Message, the ATM system, I don't believe that anybody knows or does it as well as we do. Such that it's simple, that it runs like a well-oiled machine, such that it's profitable. What we do is when people want information, we simply add them to a community that's already very active. We tag them in the information that they're looking to back up, AKA, you don't need to know all the things to be able to say all the things. And then we connect with them, like Jenn said, in Messenger, because that's where the money is. Friends, I gotta be honest, the days of the pandemic of posting your link and driving people to a link tree or a milkshake, people are burnt out and missing the human connection. And this year more than ever, I believe that people will be questioning their trust in what's being shared with them, in how people are conducting. And here's the deal. AI is so much further advanced than what any of us can even conceive of at this point, right? So there's going to be a time where we will not know what is real or what was auto-generated. Now more than ever, we are going to need to practice communication, our selling skills by connecting with people, and actually go using closing techniques. Friends, we know how to do this here. I don't believe that anybody is closing the amount of customer volume in the profession that we are at Modere. And so if you're new to us, friends, I want you to know people are able to do that with the systems that Jenn is sharing. And if you are newer to the entire profession, being able to recognize that we are one line. There's no up line, down line, sideline, across the line. We are truly one line. And the more we all win at Modere, the more we all win. Jenn, as we are wrapping this up, and I'm so grateful that you were willing and courageous enough, being so new to our family, to be willing and courageous enough to share a bit more with us about your honest experience. I would love, you are not new to the profession. If there is one thing that you feel so strongly about that could help new friends, maybe people in business that are STUCK right now going into this new year, there's one thing that you feel so strongly about could help them, what might that be?
One thing that comes to mind right away for myself is that you don't have to be the loudest person to succeed. You know, if you take the time to care about people and direct them in the right ways, the right direction, put them where they need to be, answer their questions, be a human, be kind, that you are going to succeed, and that there's room for everybody.
That could probably be the most powerful, simple statement we heard today. You don't have to be the loudest, the flashiest, the fanciest. Anybody still find themselves like trying to like figure out all the features of putting together a short video, and you're like, oh my God, I don't even know how to make a transition. How are people getting these words and whatnot? Like all that flashy, fancy stuff, just like Jenn shared. You don't have to be the flashiest and fanciest. There's room for all of us. There's so much abundance out there, and there's billions of people using social media, and I believe that nobody is doing social media as well as we are here at Modere, largely because the best social media experts are literally partnered with Modere. Oh, Jenn, that was so good. Thank you for that reminder.
Yeah.
Friends, we sure hope that you enjoyed this conversation today. So much, what's the word I'm looking for? Such a variety of backgrounds and nuggets and conversations and tips and tricks from such a variety of incredible humans. And I hope that speaks to you. I hope that speaks to you such that we're kind of like the kitchen sink here of network marketers. We've got people from all walks achieving success. So wherever you are now, whatever your background is, even if you've never been part of something like this before, just know that there's a seat for you. Like Jenn said, there's a place for you here where you can be valued, appreciated, taken under people's wings, showing you the ropes, so that you can earn the fulfillment and the progress and the financial options that you and your family not only deserve right now, but you're going to need it in 2024. I cannot wait to give lots of you guys squeezes at SRC in Long Beach, California. It is not too late to get your booty to that event, friends. Remember, the vision is caught at events. The leaders that you see accelerating all in 2024 and beyond, they will be at this event. And remember, we also have that event in Fort Lauderdale next weekend. We've got the Chalene Johnson. Oh, my gosh. We have Bryn Lang, Marina Simone, John Melton, Tony Zalecki, Cynthia Scant. For those of y'all that don't know, holy cow, so excited to finally meet her in person. Been connecting with her for over a year. I cannot wait to glean from her and learn from her. And the legendary Chalene Johnson, the master of socials and particularly Instagram. She's going to be at this event too. It's a very intimate event. I cannot wait to connect with lots more of you there. Have an amazing weekend. Get back with the person that invited you to this call and give them your honest feedback on what you heard today. Have an amazing weekend, guys. Take care.